So I've heard about this. We've now been stripped of everything. Well, except these powers. We still have these powers. So that's nice, at least. We got something. But we've been stripped of everything, including food and clothing and everything. And I imagine... Can we warp off? No, we can't. So we are stuck here. I heard a little bit about this. Unfortunately, I did try to keep all spoilers under wraps as much as I could, but, you know, things slip out a little bit. And so I did hear about this. That you basically have to start over from scratch here. And I mean, of course you get your stuff back whenever you make it, but we're gonna have to scavenge for supplies if I want to be able to heal and stuff here. So, just something to keep in mind. We do notably have all of our health. You know, we never lost our health or our stamina wheels, so this should be an awful lot easier to deal with than, you know, it was at the beginning where we were getting one-shotted by the blue guys. I am going to lose a lot of my damage resist from armor, though. That is unfortunate. You were fake news. If I go fight those enemies down there, though, I'm sure they'll probably have better weapons. Okay, there's an axe there. That might be a good place to start. Better than a tree branch. Ooh. Calm down there. Let's try... Okay. Let's try climbing from this side. So I'll actually stay attached to the tree and not let go. But yeah, I think I heard about this nearish to the beginning of the game. Okay, I was about to say, good thing we still have this. I was a little worried about that. How do I get off? Okay. Alright then. Yeah, that's one way to get off of that. Oh yeah, but I heard about this a while ago. This section of the game, so I've been kind of looking forward to it for a while now. But apparently the Master Sword trials are very similar, where you have to start with basically nothing, and then you know you have to pick up tree branches and throw rocks at enemies, and then you know work from there. No bow. Please. Yes, please! Yes! The idiot squad has arrived! And they were nice enough to... Okay, let's grab some of this. They were nice enough to toast my food for me. I didn't even have to do anything. That was amazing. Alright, she's got a shield. Alright, we got a good start now. So we've got a lot of food. I don't really have a good way to cook it yet, though. I don't really want to toast it. That was dangerous. I should have checked if you were a fake treasure chest. I could have looked silly. Ooh, there we go. That's a good one. That shield is made out of wood, so I will have to keep that in mind too. Alright, so there's a boat that you could sail off the island with. If you don't complete the challenge, does he just never give you your stuff back? Or can you just not leave, I wonder? Alright, Hinox, probably the best way to go about this would be the stasis and just slap him silly method. Oh man, he got up fast. Okay, so he has leg guard. Kind of wondering. No, I don't have any flint. I was thinking maybe I could set up a campfire and try to burn off his leg guard. Okay, so he's got one of the orbs. I can't shoot him right now. That would be my primary method if I couldn't do enough damage to try to deal with that. I could also just, like, keep smacking the crap out of it. Or, you know, actually, what I could do, I could get a wooden weapon on fire, and then light that on fire. See if he kills me first. Alright, good. That passed to both of his legs. And I got really hurt from him hitting me. Let's... Man. It's been a long time since I've just been sitting eating crappy food. Probably don't need heat resist. That's stamina. Yeah, we'll eat that. It's like eating crabs. Trying to save the maximum heart ones, if I can. Man. Mifa, I might be relying on your grace to help me in a minute. Alright.
It is my pleasure.
It's really hard to fight him without a bow and without, like, actual damaging weapons. Okay. I tried to shield reflect. That didn't work. I really wish I had another one of those explosive barrels. Why don't we put that battle off for a bit and see if I can find some better stuff, or maybe like cook some food or something. Because I think I'm clearly not quite ready for that battle yet. Listen to those trumpets, though. Beautiful. Alright, so a bunch of red dudes here. And there's a blue one. The red ones I can take. The blue one I'm a little bit more worried about. Like, I have enough hearts that I think I could withstand it. But I'm just a little bit worried about, about the number of hearts that I currently have. Alright. Okay, let's get this out of my inventory. Yeah, set myself on fire! Just wanted some lift. Hey. There's a bow. And 5 arrows. Okay. It's a start. It's a start. There we go. Much better bow. Where did this fire come? Was it just the enemy chasing me? Oh, right, I forgot about this. That would have helped a lot. Alright, so that's another orb. Great. Great. All my good weapons are made out of metal. Well, I know there's one down here. See if I can go through the woods and avoid the Hinox. You enjoying running around in your shorts, Link? This sucks. It's definitely made easier by a lot of the upgrades that we have, but it is also very noticeably more difficult. Please stop. No, please. I do not wish to have you shoot rock at me. There's an ore if I want an ore. I'm not lacking on crappy weapons, I just, you know, I'm lacking on some decentish ones. We're gonna have to take a boat for that, aren't we? I think we are. Which I think means I might have wanted to get another Korok leaf. Let me see if I can chop down a tree before I die. And get one, possibly. There's one. Alright, so I should be able to take the orb, get in a boat. Hopefully it doesn't roll off. I've never actually tried that. Because I don't think I can get close enough on foot. No. Oh, no. Come back. And the closest boat I know of is over here, so let's go. Alright. So let me get this off the land first. I think it's gonna throw off the boat a bit. Or throw off the balance. Come on. Please. It's like it really wants to go, but it's just not going. I wonder if this rock is getting in the way. Come on. Get out of here. I'll hit you with a leaf. Although, these arms are actually pretty decent weapons compared to what I've got. Hope you drowned in your own skull. Alright, let's try that again. It's like almost there. It's like an extra heavy raft. Okay, I think I've got it flat now. Let's put the orb on. I'm not entirely sure if this is gonna work. Nah. Ooh, they float. Oh, I'm an idiot. I could have cryognosis this thing the whole time. I didn't need a boat. I'm just mad. I could have cryognosis, it would have worked. Let's do it again. Alright, be right back again. I complained about cryognosis towards the beginning of the episode, I think, or maybe midway through. And I'm clearly at fault for that. I should not have done that. Because now this has happened. Yeah, I could have done this. It would have been so easy. Well, I say that, and I've now managed to get the ball a little bit too close to the land. Okay, let's try that. There's like lightning bugs there. Alright, that's one. Let's get this leaf out of my inventory. I don't want it anymore. And we can get the rusty broadsword that I picked up at some point along the way. I'm a bit iffy about that Henoch still. We might be able to take it. I'd really like to make some more food first, though, because, you know, if I get hit again, I'm going to have to use a bunch of... Okay, no, I'm good. If I get hit again, I'm either going to have to use, like, all of my health items again, or I'm just going to die. I do have some arrows now. I think 10, so I could drop him. If I hit him in the eye. And I could do that a couple times, so... I'd say we have a decent chance of being able to take him on, but... Maybe I'll wait till Mipha's Grace recharges and go explore some more of the island. I don't have any of my fairies, so that is my only reviving option. Alright. So there's like some enemies guarding this area. I wonder if there's anything over there. Same thing, there's like a chunk of rocks that way. Which I'd kind of like to investigate as well. Ooh, hello there. Alright, well there's the flint I was looking for. If I cut down a tree, I'd have the ability to start my own campfires again. Still need a cooking pot. That always gets me. That you can make campfires wherever you want, but cooking pots are a lot more rare now. They, of course, probably do that for a reason. You know, because it might be a little powerful to have cooking pots wherever you'd like. I don't know. Alright, so some decent tier enemies. That's the platform where the orb needs to go. And there's something up there too. That's the Hinox. There's the last orb platform. So we found all the orb platforms. Oh, and I see the orb right there. So we found all the orbs too. I could try to fly in and steal those weapons. That might not be a bad idea. Okay. I think I grabbed some of their better weapons. Yeah, 14. There we go.
The roof's protection is now ready to roll.
I think that was probably one of the better ways they could have handled that. So what's he got now? He doesn't have anything, so he's just got this large club. There we go. I'm getting really low in health. Let's eat some more. I'm almost wondering if at this point just toasting food would be a better move at this point. I can't find a cooking pot. Of course I'm still here. What are you doing? Oh, right. I was told about this. There's apparently, like, large barrels that you can hide inside, like, aka Wind Waker style. I never knew about these things. Which, in my opinion, are pretty great. Okay, there's the cooking pot. So, after I defeat this enemy, I should be able to do some cooking. Ooh, hidden treasure chest. Knight's broadsword. That's I think good enough to take on the Hinox, I'd say. We're gonna start this campfire thing with one of the flint I had. Alright, that now I can cook some food. More fire. Alternatively, I could have thrown the explosive barrel and probably killed myself. That would have been a good secondary objective. Okay. Do that. Yeah, let's just do that. That'll temporarily increase my max hearts, so that's a full recovery. That's kind of what I found is if you're really low on ingredients, which hasn't been the case for a long time, but just doing that by itself is just a full recovery. Like just one of the increases your maximum hearts, which is pretty cool. I like that. And I think I'm out of food ingredients. Movement speed. Is that gonna work? Alright. I love tree branches. The worst weapons. I didn't think about that. That's gonna come back by the time I get the orb. Although there's an orb nearby, never mind. Let me do that really quick. We'll do the orb. Then we can explore. Now, I like this challenge. This is a fun challenge. You know, it's kind of the appeal of, once you've gotten so powerful, the game can start to get a little, dry sometimes. So it's kind of fun just to have to start over and, you know, you can't just bash everything's face in. Like you normally do. Like, that's my normal strategy, is bash everything's face in. You can't always do that. Sometimes you need to, you know, have a little tact. Is there anything up here? I guess meat sources. You can use that for cooking. That's about all I get from that. Where did you go? Either he fell off or he disappeared from walking, from walking too much. So there's a little ring over there. Let's go over there. Then we'll take on the Hinox, and then I think we'll be done with this area. And for the most part, done exploring the map. Okay, there's a chest. Some more arrows. I really think, as far as I can tell, the island's not very big. I think the Hinox really is the, like the actual challenge of the island. Because you can't take them on with sticks and stuff. That just isn't really going to work for you. But you can take on the smaller dudes and then get some clubs, and then take the clubs and get some swords, and take the swords and get better swords. That seems alright. And this area was just kind of bonus. Some extra arrows will help for fighting him. Some fish is good, because I can cook that. For some more food. And I'm at the point where I think I'm probably over-prepared for it a little bit. Maybe. I don't think I necessarily need everything I have to do it, but it's probably a good idea. But the nice thing about a challenge like this, of course, is that it's set up pretty well for a... Oh, God. It's set up pretty well. Like, let's say, instead of me going, you know, this being the last stop in Hyrule for me, like it was, I went the other way. Like, some people were telling me they went to this area early on. Or at least not this area, but they went to this area where, like, Lurelin Village and stuff is early on. Which I could totally see someone doing. It's pretty close. I am going to run up there and cook the fish really quick. But so it's nice because, you know, it's one of those challenges that doesn't necessarily, I should say, kind of alienate you just because you're early in the game. Now, that being said, you wouldn't have any of these abilities like Mipha's Grace. That is pretty helpful, actually. And you wouldn't have all the hearts that I do. So you could make a case and say that it's a little bit harder. I'm wondering if there's a way I can do this without killing myself. Like, I know it's not required to do this, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah, there you go. I was on the higher ground. Alright, that'll be a good one. That'll be defense. I think we'll start off with defense, and then if that runs out and I haven't killed him yet, I'll move on to attack. And we're about at an island here, so, yeah. It's a few fish, chest, so... I'm okay on the fish, I think. Let me grab the chest. I'm gonna guess it has more arrows in it. That is a lot of fish, though. I might grab the fish, and it's probably not gonna cook them. Sledgehammer. Okay. It's away. You don't even get any clothes while you're on the island. Oh, I see. Enemy camp. Might want to clear this first. Oh, that would be a good weapon for the Hinox. I can't. I don't think I can... Wait. Is he going to hit it? Oh. Hold on. I've got an idea. I need to lure them back over here again. Oh, no, fire's out. Anyway, if I lure them over here and then I quickly run away, this might work. Okay, he's going to be stuck there for a second. Oh, it didn't work. It hit something else. Stupid enemies. We got one more. Let's try it again. I'm digging the strategy here. I might even... Okay, that enemy killed itself. There's not going to be any enemies left for me to try this trick with. Okay, come on back over here, guys. It's attacking me with a torch. Okay, we at least killed one thing with it. Bone! I remember back when I was like, oh yeah, I should totally keep an axe on me all the time. Because I thought it would be, you know, a good move. I might need to cut down some trees or something, I don't know. Not anymore. Good now. Oh, why? Why would you do this?
Misa's grace is ready.
Then that didn't kill you. Alright. So, we're gonna go with the Knight's Broadsword. It's the best weapon I've got. Got a shield. Since I'm here, I might as well do some more cooking. Especially since I managed to hurt myself a bit more than I thought I would. I feel very over-prepared at the moment for what we're about to be facing. You know, before I was trying to attack it with, like, a Traveler Sword, but now we're gonna have a much higher damage output. But like I said, I really think he's kind of like the boss character here. So let's eat some food. Probably should have gone with the overheal. Oh well. Yeah, we'll do that. It didn't even hurt him. Maybe I should have stasised it and done it, but whatever. Alright. Still got the wooden leg guards on. That's okay. We can handle this. Okay, that's a pretty good weapon too. Alright. Yeah, like I said, a little overprepared, but better that than getting killed, I guess. It was a fun challenge, you know? It wasn't too long. I think that took us maybe 45 minutes, 30 minutes, somewhere around there. I didn't count exactly. You gotta do it, you know, you have to be a little careful with how you manage your resources. Don't want to necessarily eat all the food that's uncooked until you find the pot. But then again, they do give you a lot of opportunity to find more bits of food around, like there's a durian. Let me grab that durian, I like durian. Maybe I should just cut down the tree. Ah, so that's what the top's for, is for the shrine. That makes sense. You've done well to complete the trial. Will now return your things as I promised. Come into the shrine of the Silver Monkey. Okay, so I got all my stuff back. And I think I got it back pretty much the same way I had it. Kind of wondering if I had any of that food left over that I made or not. That one, I think that one was. I think they, if there's any, like, old equipment that they couldn't fit in, they just got rid of it, probably. And all of my weapons are gonna get me lightninged. That's why I had that equipped, because the lightning was a problem, I remember now. I think out of all of the shrines that I've done, all of like the specialty shrines that, you know, were different, probably my favorite one so far. That spear would have been a good choice as well if I'd found it earlier. But yeah, I think that shrine's my favorite one. So this shrine trial or whatever is my favorite one so far. I still do like the one that was in the darkness. That one was really cool too, but this one's slightly better just because I think it scales well with players depending on where they're at in the game, or it scales better in some ways than in some of the other trials. So then again, the darkness one didn't really scale badly in any way. I don't know. Please. But I like that one. That was a good one. My favorite part is when it starts lightning right after you're trying to actually climb up the mountain. This would probably be the hardest part of the trial, actually, now that I think about it. Like, if you were early game, you know, you would get the weapons and the items you needed to get over here. All you need is a little extra stamina food to make that flight. But climbing up this hill while it's raining, man, you're chugging stamina food at that point. If you don't have a big bar, and you can't even climb that far. Anyway, I just remember when I was trying to get into like Zora's Domain from the back way before I knew it was Zora's Domain, and wondering why it would never stop raining. I wasn't able to do it at the time, you know, because I didn't have enough stamina. But it was kind of looking like if I had just a little bit more, I might have been able to do it. I don't know what I would have accomplished, but I might have been able to do it. Well, I would have gotten to Zora's Domain a lot faster. That's what I would have accomplished. Alright, so for all of that, what could we possibly get? It's metal. Gold rupee. Enjoy your deposit to your savings account. Which, might I add, Link is probably one of the richest people in all of Hyrule at the moment. They talk about 300 rupees being a big, you know, a big deal, and then I'm just like, yeah, I'm sitting at 3,000 rupees. Or 30, I should say. That's, what is that? That's 100 times as many rupees, right? Sorry, did I accidentally raise an island out of the ground that you weren't expecting? Or a shrine, I should say. The wind and the rain dance.
Yeah.
What are you doing all the way up here? Seeking adventure. You must be drawn to heights. You and I have that in common. Only from here. It is only from here I can properly hear the wind. I want to live as the wind does. Free and unrestricted. To bide here and listen to its voice offers a taste of that freedom. Don't you long to be like the wind, too? With all my heart. I think we'll be fast friends. I've never felt such kinship with a Hylian before. Your style of wing is different than mine, but similar enough that I think you could undergo my training to become the wind. I'll do it! Lifts my spirits to hear of your keen interest. I require 20 rupees to set up a course for you to train. Sounds like hot air. Yeah, of course. You should wait here and prepare while I prepare the course for you. I am the wind. Oh. That took longer than I expected. My apologies. But it is ready now for you to fly whenever you are ready. I recommend the route over there. It can be enjoyable to waft along a calm breeze. But the choice is ultimately yours. Whatever you decide, the wind will welcome you. Alright. Now let's try this route. Am I gonna get zapped? No, I have everything off still. Just like my favorite game, Superman 64. I'm actually going slightly too fast. Link, please. Oh, no. Come on. Keep your speed up, Link. That's gonna get you. Oh. No, I'm not the flightless friend. I can fly. I am blessed by the winds. Don't look at me like that.
Aww.
How many rings have you achieved? 16. I appear to have overestimated your skill a bit, it seems. You may be unaccustomed to flying, but this is nothing a bit of practice on my course can't correct. No, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna get this today. I could have gotten that, it's just, I absolutely hate when you're trying to, like, turn on a glide and Link turns so slow, so he just... I'm almost wondering if it'd be better just to try to go 180 rather than turn. You know, just glide backwards. I think that's better. I don't even know what I'm gonna get from this. The title of Beloved by the Wind or something? Alright. Alright, we're much better now. Much higher up in the air. Please, lightning, please! This is not your time. This is my time. Please. Woo. Please. Help. I'm being attacked by enemies. Oh, how'd I do? You achieved 34 rings? That is wonderful. Your score is unsurpassed even by wee Rito. You've truly become one with the wind, and so I must insist that you accept this reward. Just rupees, that's it? You can't give me, like, cool bird wings or anything? Let me try the right path, too. I'm just kind of curious. I want to have a cool piece of armor where I get, like, bird wings. Let's try the right one. No! Why don't I just kill myself? Let's try that again. No, we're gonna do it. Even if we use up all of the money that I got from the reward, we're gonna do it today. I should say, I was gonna talk about this in a bit, but this is a good chance to talk about it while we're just flying through rings randomly. So we're pretty much done with like the main exploration of Hyrule, in my opinion. We are, of course, like I said, we are going to end up going back and looking through, you know, all the different things that I kind of didn't quite get to. So in the comments, if you want, just go ahead and leave me some suggestions with places I should go, maybe a little bit more detailed information about exactly where the place is. So I know where to start looking. Maybe what region it's in or something, I don't know. Okay, I think I know what we're going to have to do here. Woo! That one's a little close. I'm glad they used this island for something else. Other than just the one thing. It's nice that they turned it into something else as well. But anyway, so... I wonder if I'd be able to, like, run this course backwards slightly and snag a couple more rings. That's gonna put me at 35. No, 36. Oh, no! Oh, and he makes fun of me, too. I think. Or does he say flightless friend every time? Okay. I'm good. I wonder if I was able to get those last two if I'd get something better. I was thinking maybe if I could, like, slide in through it the other way, I could snag another, like, 2 or 3 rings from the lower area, because there's an updraft as well. I wasn't sure, but, you know, maybe I could. So yeah. Let me pull up here as path mode. This will kind of show you, obviously, where I've been. So, obviously I didn't climb up all these mountains, but there's a lot of places that aren't going to have a lot. I'm not really interested in necessarily getting Koroks, unless they're, like, something actually interesting, you know, other than just Koroks there. I'm not interested really in completing random side quests. I may go through and do a couple side quests that are easy next time, but I'm not looking to do any side quests in particular that are going to suck up a lot of time. Let's take a look. I never went anywhere down here, so I do kind of want to explore this and maybe the beach area some more. That's on my list. Because I do kind of like how this beach area looks here, and I've never been quite down there. Never saw this island or this area. Never went to any of these islands right here. I was never... Whoa, words. I was never able to figure out quite what was going on here, so I might look that up, or if you feel so inclined, you can give me some information. I think I explored a decent chunk of Akala. There was one guy that we were supposed to find, like the skull and bone shop or something. Never went by Shadow Pass. And there's some kind of ruins there, it looks like. If there's anything on the sides of Death Mountain, that might be interesting, but I kind of have a feeling that there might not be. Or anything near the top, maybe. I didn't really see anything at Eldon's flank when I was kind of looking at it. Same thing, you know, I kind of didn't explore a lot of these areas, so I don't know if there's anything interesting around here. Never saw Zello Pond, although I did go there. This whole chunk of land here I never went to, so I don't know if there's anything interesting there in the Crenell Hills area. The ranch, the prairie, the hill here, never really fully explored. There were large sections of the Tabantha tundra that I never quite saw over here. Like that stone grove. Never went on top of that mountain. And the Heber Mountains, I kind of just did like an exploratory pass where I just kind of tried to cover as much ground as possible without, you know, like in the least amount of time. Like, unlike some of these other areas where there's a lot more paths through them, I didn't really explore a ton there. Didn't really explore this area down here. Or the canyon, really. If there's anything down there, I didn't explore that. Plateau. I did a pretty weak job of exploring the Gerudo Highlands. It just didn't seem like there was a lot there. But there is, some sand shoes somewhere there. Someone said something about if I wanted to upgrade some of the armor some more, I'd need some more of the guts of whatever that one enemy I fought here was, so we might go back there. I'll have to think about it. I'm not necessarily interested in upgrading all the armor either. I wouldn't mind upgrading everything to level 2. And maybe grabbing all the armor. I would like to have all the armor, and I wouldn't mind upgrading everything to level 2 if it's not ridiculous. But I don't know if I want to, like, max out everything to level 4. I never found the last fairy fountain. That's true. I never found the last fairy fountain. So that's something I would like to find, definitely. And I kind of... Yeah, we're back to here. So those are just some areas you can see more or less what I have and haven't explored. Like I said, points of interest, anything that's kind of interesting story-wise, or it's just kind of funny. I want to find all the armors if it's not ridiculous. I want to find that last fairy fountain. And I think that's about it. You know, I listed a couple areas I wanted to visit. Sorry that was so long-winded. It's just, I want to get some information on this from you guys of anything that's of particular interest. And once we finished exploring Hyrule to our heart's content, then we'll probably go fight Ganon, I think. That's what we're going to do. Or should we do the Trial of the Sword first? I don't know. I kind of want to have the experience without the DLC for Breath of the Wild, and then we can do, like, the DLC stuff later, maybe. Oh yeah, there's the DLC armor. If it's not too much trouble, we'll look for that too. This may be a couple episodes coming still. I'm not sure, really. Anyway, but thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I have no idea how long this is going to be due to me cutting out multiple sections or speeding them up, so I'm thinking maybe an hour and a half, but we'll see. It might be a little longer. And I'll see you guys next time. Please feel free to leave comments. I would greatly appreciate it. Bye.